Hi, I'm Lee Simmerer. I'm here on December 12th of 2009. This behind me is the Northwest Detention Center where innocent people, undocumented workers, are being incarcerated before they're deported to whatever country they decide to deport them to. Um, and some of the people here are not undocumented but didn't have the documents on them when they were picked up by the traffic police. We're, we're here every second Saturday of the month, our group is, in order to protest the incarceration of people here, in order to say that all undocumented workers should be legalized, and to say that all of these places, all these private prisons holding undocumented workers, all of these private prisons should be shut down. We're here every second Saturday of the month from 12 to 3, and the next time we'll be here is January 9th, 2010. I hope to see you there.
Me and my family, we got here in 1986, and we get in by San Isidro, California, and we got released by the immigration in Los Angeles because it was the amnesty in that time.
Yes.
But then I received a letter from New York from my mother that she was ill, she got a stroke, and I decided to go and see my mother.
Yeah.
And I got my family with me, and we traveled all the way to El Paso. When we left El Paso, 45 miles away from El Paso, checkpoint immigration arresting me and my family, and they pushed me in a detention immigration center, and they pushed my family in an immigration shelter. And a month later, 45 days later, they released me with the condition that go back to my country voluntary. So I went visit my mother. My mother passed away, and then I tried to go back to my country, but in Oklahoma I ran out of money, and I got no more money to travel. So I went to the Catholic Church, and the Catholic Church told me you don't need to go to Guatemala because Guatemala got a civil war.
Yeah.
You can't stay here. So they introduced me to a charity Catholic Church. In Catholic Charity Church in 1991, they opened a case for me for being asylum. Under the asylum, me and my family. So then we moved into Washington State, and we went to Northwest Immigrant, and they start giving us permits for works. And finally, in 2007, the immigration we sent them the money to the immigration for the permits for works, and they never send the permits, and they never send the money back. So basically, they stole our money. So then we was with no paper, we was no permit for work, and we still continues to go to the immigration appointments. So what we did next, we have a letter from San Francisco asylum office. They're asking to us to show up in Tukwila, Washington, Seattle, to have the biometric fingerprints. So we went to the appointment, and they say, you okay, you guys okay, you family okay, you under the asylum.
Yeah.
And the next day, the next thing I know was the letter, the order of reportation. They got 23 years old. So what's going on over here? This doesn't make no sense. There's no justice in the United States. The laws are contradicted.
You guys want to sign?
See? Oh, so they got to do something about it. Because right now, me and my family, we got bracelets. And we got only 60 days. Right now, this moment, we got only 30 days more. If we don't open the case, at that time, they deport us, my family and I. And we got 10 grandsons, kids, and they're gonna be orphaned if they deport the adults.
Born in the United States.
And born in the United States. My son, I bring my son when he was only, I got my son when he was only 4 months old. And right now, my son is 23 years old, and he is in Northwest Detention Center because the immigration trespassing the fence on my house and questioning my son and bring him to Northwest Detention Center. When we come to visit him, 3 times later that we come to visit him, at the 3rd time, the immigration show up and arresting the whole family and put a bracelet on us.
Thank you, Conrad, for
Thank
telling
you
your
so
story.
much for asking me.